The Bad Sisters are back, this time with fresh problems and surprising new characters. How has the crew welcomed the newcomers?
I'm having a new career in my 60s and I'm enjoying it very much.
What challenges did some of them face?
I really wanted to wear an eye patch.
And are they really as close off screen as they seem?
Miss you girls, it's just like crazy.
Let's uncover all the sisters' secrets.
I'm delighted we got to do it.
Sharon Horgan as Eva Garvey. The eldest Garvey sister wears many hats. She's the co-creator, co-writer, co-executive producer and star of the show.
Too ugly to be a leading actress, so I had to start writing. Billy Wilder
I
told me that.
disagree.
A decade ago, Sharon started her own production company, Merman. Tired of writing scripts just to hand them over to others, the Irish celeb finally asked herself, "Why am I doing this?"
I feel comfortable in rooms now, and it's weird that it's taken me to 54 years old to get to that.
Last year, Sharon starred in Best Interests, a 4-part British drama series. She also served as the creator and executive producer of Dreamland. Next up, she'll play Amanda Knox's mother in Hulu's upcoming true crime miniseries.
Playing an American, wearing a wig. That was a challenge. We're filming all over the place, Rome, Perugia.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a real experience.
As a writer, she often draws from her own experiences and struggles. That's exactly what she did for the 2015 comedy drama Catastrophe. Like her character, Horgan became pregnant after only a few months of dating. She married businessman Jeremy Rainbird in 2005, and together they have 2 daughters, Sadb and Amma. However, after 14 years of marriage, the couple went their separate ways. Sharon's series Pulling also takes cues from her life, reflecting her journey of being single in her early 30s.
I found it scary at first, but it's just about learning to do things in a slightly different way. Divorce can be a really helpful, handy thing that can change your life.
In 2022, rumours surfaced that Horgan had been secretly dating Tim Burgess, the frontman of the Charlatans. While the two have stayed quiet about the speculation, it's well known that they're good friends. These days, she is just as tight with her on-screen sisters.
We're kind of really there for each other. We've got these terrible WhatsApp groups. You're together so much all the time that it's a real mad, strong bond.
By the way, Horgan even inspired one of her co-stars to try something new in her career. Eva Birthistle as Ursula Garvey. The actress who plays a nurse on the show calls Bad Sisters the best project she's ever been part of.
You just feel like you're in safe hands. You're with a group of women who support you, who celebrate you, who are there to make you laugh, but to help you.
Taking a page from Sharon's book, she decided to make her debut feature film, Kathleen Is Here.
She's such a strong, impressive woman. It's not like she doesn't have her own insecurities, but she was just very supportive in helping me battle through all those negative voices.
Earlier this year, Eva won the Best New Talent Award at the Galway Film Flead, and her movie had a sparkling world premiere at London's Raindance Festival. It's an exciting moment for the first-time director. Birthistle began writing the screenplay while pregnant with her first child. She's a proud mom to an 11-year-old son, Jesse, and a 7-year-old daughter, John. Her husband, Ross J. Barr, is a celebrity acupuncturist with an impressive A-list client roster. Fun fact, they met when she was living above his practice.
In a moment of madness, I thought, I'm going to ask him out. I've nothing to lose, so I did. The cup of tea turned into a pint and, well, it was a long, very long date.
And this love story has been going strong for over 13 years. The couple keeps surprising each other, like when Eva's husband gifted her a human design reading, an astrological forecast, for her 50th birthday. She says it was spot on, hinting there's plenty of excitement in her future. Right now, she's busy working on her new movie set in the west of Ireland. Oh, and a few years ago, Eva teamed up with one of her Bad Sisters co-stars for Netflix's Behind Her Eyes. Can you guess who? Eve Hewson as Becca Garvey. The youngest Garvey sister is undoubtedly one of Hollywood's brightest rising stars. And it's not just because she's the daughter of musician Paul Hewson, aka Bono from U2.
Ugh, he's such a stage dad.
Aww.
He's like the male Kris Jenner.
Hewson went from being Bono's daughter to becoming a celeb in her own right after her role in The Knick. Her performance was so impressive that Steven Spielberg personally called her to star in Bridge of Spies. She'll be reuniting with him for his upcoming untitled event film for Amblin Universal, alongside Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor and Colin Firth.
I'm actually scared to talk about it because it's like...
No, it's real. It's definitely real.
Earlier this year, she starred with Nicole Kidman and Megan Fahey in the Netflix hit series The Perfect Couple. Still, the actress believes it was after Bad Sisters that she began receiving more invitations to work on various projects.
I don't think producers would have considered me for the lead role had I not had the success of Bad Sisters.
Additionally, she's thrilled to be working in her home country again. Eve moved to New York when she was 18, but returned to Ireland during the pandemic. Now, she feels like she's exactly where she's supposed to be. In interviews, Hewson tends to focus more on her acting career than her relationships, keeping her personal life out of the spotlight.
You're single?
Yeah,
Me
baby.
too.
No.
And aren't you so happy? Like criminally.
I know, it's so good.
She dated One Tree Hill actor James Lafferty for 5 years before splitting up in 2015. She was also rumoured to have had a romance with actor Max Minghella. But one thing we do know, today she shares her home with a cat, whom she adopted a few years ago.
Now I'm a crazy cat lady.
What about the second youngest Garvey sister? Sarah Greene as Bibi Garvey. The quirky, pirate chic look of her character has become an instant favourite with the audience. In the story, Bibi loses her eye in a car accident caused by John Paul, which is why she wears an eye patch.
It's a challenge for sure. Weirdly, I found it hard to take a note with the patch on. It makes me very disconnected.
Greene really loves being on a show run by women. In fact, she had worked with Horgan before, playing the role of hot mess Anya in her comedy series Frank of Ireland. Sarah's big breakthrough came with the Broadway play The Cripple of Inishmaan in 2013. The role earned her Olivier and Tony Award nominations, and it even caught the attention of Anna Wintour. She was so impressed by her performance that invited Greene to her Met Gala. Sarah planned to take a break over the summer after finishing Bad Sisters. She wanted to spend more time with her fiancé, Nathan Connolly, and their 3-year-old son, Eli.
He was 6 months old when we started, but luckily himself and my partner kind of came with me everywhere. So at least I would see him when I got home from work every night.
But on her last day of filming, she was offered the lead role in another TV series, The Death of Bunny Munro. She's also set to star in the comedy drama Father, Mother, Sister, Brother with Cate Blanchett and Adam Driver. Of course, Greene is excited about all the opportunities, but still hopes to see her family more often.
Nathan and I have always said that if I'm I have to do this, then we'll figure it out. But I need to decide what happens with Eli in school, whether I take him out. These are big choices.
The next actress also had to face a tough decision at one point in her life. Anne-Marie Duff as Grace Garvey. Like her character, she didn't find happiness in her personal life right away. Anne-Marie was linked to Doctor Who actor David Tennant. On the set of the comedy drama Shameless, the original British version, Duff met Scottish actor James McAvoy, who was 9 years younger than her. Their on-screen romance turned into real love. The pair married in 2006 and welcomed a son. However, 10 years later, they surprised fans by announcing their divorce. To make things easier for their child, they initially continued sharing a home in North London for some time. Even separated, we're still respectful of each other and committed to doing that publicly and personally, McAvoy once said.
We are so aware of our blessings, and so I think that just helps to remind us to just be good people.
Since then, nothing has been revealed about the actress's love life. It seems she's fully focused on her career. Viewers know Duff as Maeve's troubled mom, Erin Wiley, on Netflix's Sex Education. Since 2022, she has also starred in the TV series Suspect and has been cast in Reunion, an upcoming BBC One show. Meanwhile, in Bad Sisters, her storyline takes an unpredictable turn.
It's always sad when you say goodbye to character, but abruptly is very interesting,
Well, Roger Muldoon's sister plays a big part in it, so there's more to tell about her too. Fiona Shaw as Angelica Collins. She's introduced with the nickname The Wagon, an Irish slang term for a loud and annoying woman.
4.
In 2020, the Irish Times included Fiona at number 29 on their list of the 50 greatest Irish film actors of all time. Viewers instantly recognise her from previous roles, such as playing Petunia Dursley in the Harry Potter films.
Sometimes when I get out of an airplane at an airport, children start crying, and then I know I have scarred at least a few children. I'm very glad.
Others may remember her for playing Carolyn Martins in the BBC series Killing Eve. This year, Shaw portrayed Rose Aguineau in Season 4 of True Detective. The legendary actress is also set to appear in 2 exciting projects, the upcoming American thriller Echo Valley and the British film Hot Milk. Shaw identifies herself as a lesbian, though she's been in 2 long-term relationships with men in the past. She has shared that coming to terms with her sexual orientation was a genuine shock for her. In the early 2000s, she dated actress Saffron Burrows, and in 2018 married Sri Lankan economist Sonali Devaniyagala. Speaking of Shaw's involvement in The Bad Sisters, well, it was a major point of pride for its creators. The cast even admitted to being a bit intimidated by having such a star on set. But guess what? Fiona felt a little uneasy too.
She loved season 1, so I think she was actually quite nervous joining us, she said.
Really? We were a wall of women.
Yeah.
A strong wall of women.
Yeah.
In the end, all the women became super close. The sisters even added Fiona to their WhatsApp group chat.
Anybody's birthday we hear, happy birthday everybody. So it's an amazing family. So I don't know how long that will last, but it's gone on for a year now.
We're crossing our fingers that this dark comedy drama continues with even more entertaining adventures. Who's your favourite bad sister or character from the show? Let us know in the comments.